Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia. I'm an astrologer and a yoga instructor here on a daily basis to synthesize the astrology of the day with a collective tarot reading of the day. Today is a report for Monday, December 2nd, 2019, and I'm going to start with the astrology overview of the day. If it is your first time on my channel, welcome, and don't forget to click the like button on this video so that I know you're here and that you are enjoying the content. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the bell so you get notified when I post and when I go live. So let's go over the astrology of the day for Monday, December 2nd, 2019. The moon is in Aquarius all day, and the moon in Aquarius gives us the need for progress and evolution. There are two aspects happening today with this moon, and the first one is a square to Mercury, which was kind of happening at the end of last night, but it has kind of bled into the early part of this Monday, so I wanted to mention it again. Moon squaring Mercury will give us a sense of misunderstandings between people. So watch out for miscommunications, misunderstandings, and just make sure you think before you speak. The second aspect would be the sextile to Jupiter. So moon sextiling Jupiter. This is a much more positive aspect. Jupiter gives us a feeling of optimism and excitement. So we're ready to kind of get out there and expand, spread our wings, and just have a good day. It's definitely a positive aspect. So those are the two aspects happening for the moon in Aquarius. We move on to Mercury in Scorpio. Mercury in Scorpio is at 21 degrees today. And as it's passing through Scorpio, it is on the search for truth. And the aspect that is exact today on this Monday is sextile to Pluto. So Mercury sextiling Pluto, giving us more of a sharp mind, more of the ability to have penetrating conversations and the ability to persuade others. So sometimes Pluto can be a corrupt planet. It can do things to manipulate others, and it can try to assert power over people. So just be careful with your words and your thoughts. Make sure that it's not stemmed in any type of malefic energy like that. Instead, make sure you're using this in a good way. So using this to get to the bottom of things. If you're in a really important conversation, it will help you, get to the truth, the downright truth of the situation. And it will help you do like deep research on things, or if you need to persuade someone about something, then you can use this energy to do so. But like I said, just make sure people aren't using this over you and making you, put you in a bad situation where they're kind of tricking you or lying to you or something like that. So that is the Mercury sextiling Pluto aspect. Next we have Venus in Capricorn at 8 degrees. So Venus in Capricorn is allowing us to appreciate and value stability, maturity, and hard work. And there are two aspects happening today with Venus, a sextile to Mars, and that's going to be exact tomorrow. So the sextile to Mars will give us the urge to channel our desires and pleasures towards success. So whatever we really want to go do in the world so that we feel happy and fulfilled, then we have the energy to go and pursue that right now. Also, Venus is opposing the North Node, and that's also exact tomorrow. And what happens when Venus is opposing the North Node is it gives us a sense of instability. It makes us feel that we're lacking the progress that is needed, and these things can come out in terms of love and money. So in your relationships or in your finances, we might feel that we don't have proper footing, we don't have a stable sense of our relationships or our finances. And so just know that even though this is the energy going on, it is meant to be there to push us forward and tell us, you know, I don't really like this feeling and I need to do something about it. So use this and channel it in a way of problem solving and overcoming these things rather than letting it get you down. The good thing is with the sextile to Mars, this is helping us push forward and pursue the things that we actually do want. So it's showing us what we don't want and helping us pursue what we actually do want. Next we have Mars in Scorpio at 8 degrees, and this is a pursuit of passion. So as Mars in Scorpio moves through, the pursuit of passion takes the forefront. And the aspect that is going on that is exact today is a trine to the North Node. So this is really great because in our pursuit of our passions, we are being supported towards our life path destiny, the North Node. So this is allowing us to take those actions, Mars energy actions, toward progress, and is allowing us to do this with confidence. So this is another good aspect, helping us push forward to where we need to be in life. And the biggest, most exciting aspect today is Jupiter in Capricorn. So Jupiter has moved into Capricorn and it is now at 0 degrees. Now, what does this mean? Because a lot of people seem to be kind of scared by it, but I'm personally a Capricorn, and so I actually really like this aspect. As Jupiter is moving through Capricorn for the next year, this will be giving us the opportunity to grow through our discipline and our hard work. So Jupiter being the planet of abundance and growth, and Capricorn being the sign of working hard, being ambitious, and taking really meticulous steps in the right direction towards your goals. So it is applying that discipline that is needed in order to reach the top, right? And so if we are applying more Capricorn energy to this period of time, the more we are building things with a strong foundation and working really hard, applying the discipline that is needed, then we will be gifted by the Jupiter energy, which is good luck, abundance, and growth and expansion. So as long as we are being good Capricorns, applying that Capricorn energy, Jupiter will bless you in this way. So as Jupiter is ingressing into the sign of Capricorn, it is squaring Chiron as it has been doing the past few days, and this will continue until December 8th. So through this time, we have transitioned from Jupiter squaring Chiron in Sagittarius and now Jupiter squaring Chiron in Capricorn over the next week. So what does this mean? Chiron is the asteroid of trauma and healing. So Chiron loves to bring up triggers, and this time we will be experiencing triggers related to a lack of structure in our lives, a lack of substance in our lives, or a lack of commitment or boundaries. So all of these things are Capricorn energy. If we haven't been setting ourselves up for these things already, we're going to feel it really hard, and we're going to be like, dang, I really need to get my shit together, right? So yeah, I mean, Capricorn demands standards. Capricorn demands that we do stepwise actions to give a good reputation of ourselves. And Jupiter is in fall in Capricorn, which means it's not happy there at all. It doesn't do well, because it's more of like a happy-go-lucky, you know, everything's great energy, and Capricorn is very serious, and it is ruled by Saturn, which is pretty much the opposite energy to Jupiter. So Jupiter doesn't like being here, but it will still do its job in Capricorn, and it will still bless you as long as you are doing all the things that Capricorn asks of you. So it's not as easy of a time because it takes away a little bit of that happy-go-lucky feeling and reminds you, like, okay, we're not going to get anywhere if we don't actually do the work that needs to be done. We can't just optimistically flow through life. We're in 3D, so we need to apply 3D energy to receive our blessings the way we want to. All right, so yeah, all these triggers will be popping up until December 8th, and kind of showing you where you need to address this energy. So up until December 8th, pay attention to the areas of life where you feel like you're lacking structure, you're lacking substance, or lacking commitment, or lacking boundaries in some way. And that will, it might, since this is a square, this is an opportunity, but it's also a conflict. So it's going to make you feel conflicted and tense about something, but then it's also an opportunity to address it, all right? So make sure you look at your birth chart and see where Capricorn is in your chart, and see what house that Capricorn falls in, and this will be the area of life Jupiter will be moving through. Now, if you have any personal placements in Aries, Cancer, or Libra, those areas and personal placements will be tested the most. So any placements in, again, all the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, or Libra, are going to be have the most conflict, because Cancer is opposite to Capricorn, creating that opposition energy, and Aries and Libra are the signs that are squaring Capricorn. So they create that tense, conflicted aspect towards this energy. So look at your birth chart, see if you have any personal placements in those areas, and also look at Capricorn in your chart, and that will tell you where you need to apply, which area of life you need to apply this this discipline and this hard work in order to receive those blessings, in order to unlock those blessings from Jupiter. Okay, so lovely. So overall, you know, this is a new era for us, and we are now in December, which not only has a really big build up to the Saturn and Pluto conjunction happening in January, but there is an eclipse at the end of December on the 26th. So we will go into the eclipse energy, but it is already being foreshadowed, and it is already starting. So just know that December is a huge month, and that things that you need to address must be addressed. And the longer you wait, the harder that it will be. So, yeah, just keep chugging along and keep doing the things that need to be done and addressing the things that need to be addressed, no matter how hard it is, because on the other side, you will receive all the abundance that you are looking for in this life, okay? So what I want to do now is do our tarot reading and see how the cards relate to the astrology that I just went over. So I'm going to shuffle. I already shuffled a little bit, but let me adjust this here. And I'm sure you've realized now we have moved from live streams, from daily live streams, and now we are doing uploads, but I'm uploading the night before so that you get a head start into the energies for the next day, and so that you can just be prepared a little bit earlier, which is nice. So yes, as I shuffle, just reminding you to take a moment to click the thumbs up button on this video if you haven't already. It tells me that you were present and that you are enjoying the content. Okay, so I asked the tarot deck on this day to provide the collective with a message of insight and wisdom so that we may flow forward freely, able to perform our divine tasks on this earth with the most ease. What messages do we need to hear for Monday, December 2nd, 2019? Monday, December 2nd, 2019. So that we can be in our highest vibration and that we can have our best day ever. Okay. Let me shuffle a few more times. Don't mind my books in the background. I only have a couple more weeks to read them all before I need to give them back to the library. All right, one more shuffle and then I will pull. Ooh, okay, ready? Let's do it. Whoa. Whoa, a lot of new cards that I've never gotten before. This is great. So, the Ten of Pentacles, you guys. That is a trip. We just got done talking about, blessings and abundance. And this is the Devil reversed. And we also have the Three of Swords reversed. Okay? So, wow. My initial intuition about these cards is that we have an abundance coming that is like, it's here, it's staring us in the face. This, to me, is just abundance in finances and our earthly goods, right? And also, we have the Devil reversed, which provides an energy of, it's not saying that something is evil around us. It is saying that be careful not to allow negative energy in. But why don't we see what we can get from this book here. So, Ten of Pentacles. I've never gotten this before. So, stable home, security, wealth, comfort, roots, plans for the future, and connection. So, instant answer, honor the past, celebrate the present, and prepare for the future. Cool. This card promises it all: financial security, domestic stability, and spiritual fulfillment. The Ace of Pentacles, the most favorable of all cards, quote unquote, has fully bloomed and produced delicious fruit in the Ten of Pentacles: comfort, abundance, security, beauty. It can also represent things of value you enjoy that come from your roots. This could be a family business or inheritance. It can also be traditions and cultural practices or values that give your life meaning. Wow. So, as I said, abundance in finances, security, comfort, plans for the future. Lovely. Love that. Cool. So, and there is an element of family lineage there, past, present, and future energy. So, fulfilling something in your ancestors' wishes, or just maybe, yeah, like I said, family business or stuff like that. Cute. Okay, so what is this Devil card staring us in the face? It's freaking me out. Okay, so bondage, obsession, materialism, temptation, doubt, lies, hopelessness, and lack of options. Instant answer, don't give in to temptation. In the end, you'll regret it. But if you do, forgive yourself and keep trying to do better. Most images of the devil are surreal and terrifying, showing a great demon lording over unfortunate prisoners. This image is more playful and also more representative of modern views of the devil card. Instead of selling your souls to demons, we sometimes destroy our own souls and sometimes our lives through unhealthy choices. This card asks us to consider the ways we are bound and to find ways to free ourselves. Wow. Who are your devils? What devils hold you in thrall? How did they come into your life? Were they little mischievous imps to start? How did you make them comfortable, rearrange your life to accommodate them, and feed them, causing them to stay and grow large? What would you and your life be like without them? Do you ignore, excuse, or even love your devils? Wow. So, following our abundance card, I'm connecting it together as if it's saying, like, you're going to have all the security and abundance that you've wished for, but this is also going to bring an opportunity for you to self-destruct as well, as it naturally comes with having a lot of money. We know that it can corrupt people pretty easily. We have to be prepared for the abundance coming our way and just understand that we cannot let it corrupt us. Okay? Make sure that your new life with this new abundance is now going to be conducive to goodness, Jupiter energy. Okay, so let's look at the Three of Swords and see how that fits in. Okay, so unwelcome knowledge, painful truths, heartbreak, betrayal, disloyalty, and unfaithfulness. Sharp words are like a slap in the face. No one ever wants to see this card in a reading. It represents the all too common experience that often causes people to turn to a tarot reader. The image, no matter what deck, is clear. The heart has been pierced and is now broken and bleeding. It is tragic and makes us feel like our world has crumbled. Everyone says they want the truth, but the truth is sometimes really painful. Truth may come from the rational part of us, but we feel the pain in our hearts. Right, so swords meaning logic and reason going through our hearts. So some type of logic and reason that's been shown to us that really breaks our heart. Okay, so that's interesting that it's coupled with the devil here, and it's coupled with our abundance. So unwelcome knowledge, painful truths, heartbreak, betrayal, disloyalty, and unfaithfulness. So it's telling me that the subjects of this card are related to this energy. So as much as we don't want to hear the things associated with this, it's the truth, isn't it? So if we are taking the truth and maybe avoiding it because this is reversed, maybe we're not facing certain truths because we don't want to feel heartbroken, we don't want to let go of people that we believe that we love, and we're kind of sweeping it under the rug, not really addressing it, then we're sort of accommodating our devils, aren't we? Because we're not facing the truth. And Capricorn is a lot, especially Jupiter in Capricorn is a lot about facing those hard truths that we don't want to face. Jupiter is a lot about optimism and overlooking, seeking, acting out truths, acting in the name of truth. And so, but with Capricorn there, this brings us on a more serious note. So things that we don't want to really address because it's really too serious for Jupiter to think about. But the devil is here. So is there something in our life that is going to come as a result, is going to come out as a result of our abundance? Our abundance is going to bring out these things that need to be addressed, that have been hiding devils in our life, right? So this devil energy is not being addressed right now. It's being hidden, reversed. It's in the background. And as soon as our money comes, we're going to have to start accepting these truths. Right now, it's reversed. So all of this stuff, these two things are being swept under the rug. The things that we don't want to face, we don't want to hear, but it's necessary for us to get rid of this negative energy in our life. It's all going to come out as soon as you have your abundance, because without this, where you are prior to this is making you feel restricted in some way. It's making you settle for certain situations because you feel like maybe a scarcity mindset. Maybe you feel like you can't fully live the life that you want to live because you don't have the abundance or security that you want. But as soon as it comes, these things will start to pop out. This negative energy that you've been sort of accommodating, you're gonna have to accept the truths, because the money brings that out. Okay, so that is so interesting. So this is like good and kind of bad in a way, because it's saying that your abundance is here, honey. This is what you've been waiting for. Okay, as long as you keep working, this is all yours. However, everything's gonna change once it's here, and whatever things related to the devil card have been sneaking their way into your life, you're gonna notice them finally, and you're gonna have to address them. We're fighting with the devil right now. We're fighting with this devil energy, and we aren't seeing it clearly, and we aren't facing it. But once the money shows up, we will have no choice but to face it and address it, so that we can truly get rid of all that negative energy in our lives. And even though it seems like it's the end of the world, even though it seems like the heartbreak is too much, this is what we're going to need to do to purge that negative energy of our lives and truly enjoy the abundance coming to us. Okay? So I feel like that is a really important message, with especially Jupiter moving into Capricorn today. Very pertinent, very poignant. With this abundance coming, not only do you need to be prepared, as the message said yesterday, which was make sure you're not overdoing it, not taking on too much, not becoming overwhelmed. Take things step by step as they come to you, so that you're not overwhelmed. But now it's saying that's one way to prepare for all your money, is to just don't do too much. But now the other side of this is preparing for this abundance, as far as like purging out the toxicity. Otherwise, the money doesn't matter because we're unhappy, or it's gone because we have given into all these temptations, and we've spent it all because we're controlled by these devilish energies. But that's part of facing it. That's part of not sweeping these truths under the rug. It is a heavy message, but it's a very important one. We can't just ask for all this abundance and then not be ready for everything that comes along with it, right? So not only are we taking things patiently and planning them meticulously the way Capricorn needs, but also purging out the negative energy, the malefic energy, and facing those hard truths in order to really enjoy all the abundance as it comes. Okay? Wow. So I'd say that's a really good message, supporting the astrology. And as I do every day, I take a photo of the tarot spread and I put it on my Instagram. I also do The astrology overview is on my Instagram as well, so you can reference that throughout the day and just continue to stay informed. But thank you all for being here, for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please make sure you have clicked that like button, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click the bell notification, and also share this with anybody that appreciates astrology. I appreciate you very much. Thanks again for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Bye, guys.